there. There you go, folks. And this project's done. On to the next one. You don't even notice it. Like, that's, you know what I mean? It's a bumper car. Just put a little, like a rail on there. Looked like a rail was already on it. Well, I thought I was getting this car and selling my Cadillac. Now, he's had a change of heart. I think I might get this back in time, but I think he's going to go with this, my buddy, and then I'm going to keep the Cadillac for a little while longer. But I'm still going to sell it eventually. I was having a heck of a time balancing these wheels. I don't know. It was my balancer. I wasn't happy with how it was going. And then I'd end up peeling weights off because it was like it wanted me to put weight on the opposite side where I already had weights. And I'm like, no, that's not correct. So then I'd take some weights off. And we got them within a quarter. And one of them has like a half an ounce on one edge, but I mean they're pretty close, so I think they're going to be good. I just really didn't want to put any more weights on than what I needed to, and they were all out, like in the same area on the rim, like 3 ounces. Every single one of them, pretty close to 3 ounces. Some of them a little more, some of them a little less. So whatever. Oh, the damage wheel. It looks so much better. Just because of the powder coat. I mean, it covered that area. It looks really good. First off, being black, you're really not even going to see it. So this is the wheel that was damaged, and it looks really good. And it wasn't damaged too bad, but it was dented. Really had a nice dent right there, and all I did was heat it and then hammer it out. And I mean, other than a slight dent you can see, and that was just from me grinding the sharp edges off, because it was gouged also right there. It was gouged on the outer edge, so I tried to hammer it out as far as I could. Then I had to smooth it, and I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, it's not perfect, but that's way better. So I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, I ordered a front lip for this thing. I'm still gonna put it on because, like I said, I think I'm eventually gonna get this. The more I look at these, this thing is spec'd out. Like, I like the spec on this, and being a manual, because like most of the manuals didn't get a lot of things that this thing got. I'm not sure if I even went over that, but the bigger stereo, the push button start, the sunroof, there's just a lot of things that this thing has that it's optioned out. So it's pretty neat. So we did put sway bar bushings in off camera. I got those in like in 2 days from Amazon. So I threw those on during the week. So that's one less thing to worry about. I didn't expect to get the wheels this week. So I was like, I don't even know what I'm going to do. So we can continue on. I need to get the side skirt off, and I need to get the doors off. We need to take the damage off. So this video, and I think we're also going to take the passenger seat out. So on this video, we're going to try to get all the damage off and get it down to what we need to work on. Next weekend, I have to go get my B-pillar cut that I ordered. So we'll do that. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with those wheels. It turned out really good. Alright, so we learned some things going through the car. Found out that we got some Mardi Gras beads. It wasn't me. It wasn't from me doing a car wash, I can tell you that. They had pets. They probably had kids. Somebody smoked in this thing at least one time. It doesn't stink inside like somebody smoked, though. Normally, you smell that. But there's a cigarette butt right there. There's some change in here. There's a McDonald's receipt. There's another fast food order. There's some straw paper, some French fries maybe. A nasty, dirty Q-tip. Nasty. No. And I don't have gloves on, so I'm going to have to go wash myself now. They make these things really easy to release the seat. They actually put latches on these things now. Normally they're like real tight. You get underneath, and there's these two prongs on this thing. You pull that, and it releases the seat. That was real nice. Change all through it. I'm pretty certain we're not bent. Only thing I noticed, and I'm going to go look at the driver's side, is from from here to here, it does have kind of an inward bow, but I don't know. That might be the way they are from factory. A good way to look at it would, well, I'd say look at that door, but we did get the whole pillar. So, worst case Ontario. No, this side has an inward bow too. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, we did. It did not bend the pillar. It just kinked the outside of it, you know. And being kinky's okay, just as long as it's not your car. So they're giving me a cut, and it's going to be huge. Okay, it's going to be. They say they cut it like here, there, and then roof line, like right there. That when they got a B pillar out. I'm not replacing all of this. And honestly, I mean, really, the main thing here would be, if I'm splicing in, would be I'm going to have to keep this and this in perfect measurement. So I should probably cut like right above that, and then down here, I don't know where I want to splice in, but I really don't want to have to do body work. I mean, you have to regardless, wherever you cut in. So, I don't know. I think we can do it. And honestly, it's a door jamb, so we make it look really good. And then back there, ooh, I did not get any of this, so I'm gonna have to attempt that. Man, that's gonna be bad. I didn't even realize we were wrinkled in here. I did not get that piece, so this is gonna be a lot of work here. A lot. And then to make sure that the door lines up, yeah, we got a lot of work to do. I should probably concentrate on this before anything else, because that's kind of crucial. I know I got one thing going for me, though. I got a bunch of tools now. So, yeah, we're going to... Man, I hope I don't have to splice a section in there, too. I really don't. I really don't want to. So I think the only other thing we'll get done in this episode is fixing this seat. I got to go find all my stitching tools and stuff, and we're going to get this fixed up. Other than that, don't really think we're going to get anything else done in this video. Alright, now, for stitching seats, first things first, remember where you put all your stitching tools that you had, and don't spend an hour looking for them. Just put that out there right now. Second off, you're going to have to make sure that you're okay with the seat not being perfect, okay? My Z, it turned out really good, but if you're really looking for it, you can tell. Now, I went ahead and stitched this together, and I think it looks pretty dang good, so there you go. So first thing you want to do is make sure you replace the airbag, and then after that, then you're going to go down through and stitch it all together. And look at this. Then you're going to go down through and you're going to stitch it all together. This is not the finished product. What I did is I went down through and just put a couple stitches in it here and there just to pull it together, so that we're not fighting the pads whenever we're going down through stitching. So I'm going to start, so right here's where the stitching, original stitching, is still holding together. I'm going to put a nice knot in up here. Make sure that this is tight so that it's not pulling apart right here. Because you want to make sure that that original stitching is still going to hold, and you're not going to have to go up past it. But then you're just going to work your way down through and just pull it together. I've never done it like this before. I just figured I would try it, and I just went down through and just pulled some of it together. So this is not what's going to hold the seat together, but it's not, you know, just to get a figure. So then we're just going to work our way down through. Leather is a different subject. This, you're just going to knot it through. I like to use a curved hook. I don't know the terms for this stuff, but I like to use like a fish hook, kind of. Smaller the better, because it goes through the fabric a lot easier, but you're just going to work it through and just work back and forth and pull it tight as you go down through. And it's going to pull all this together. And once we get done, it's going to look decent. But we're going to have to time-lapse this because this is going to take me a while. And I don't even know if I'm going to get it done today. So it might be like a 2-part time-lapse. But when this is done, it'll be done. Alright, I gotta admit, it's the next day. I didn't even do the seat. We're going to start it now! I'm going to watch the playoff games and sit here and stitch this seat together. Sounds like a plan, right? Right. Because it's going to take some time. So you might as well put a TV on or something if you have one available and just watch some shows. So I'm watching the playoffs at this time until this video comes out. Super Bowl's already over. Somebody won. And I don't care because it's not my team because we lost. Okay. So, all right. Let's get on this seat. Now, if you're wondering, I just learned to do that last night when I was over at your mother's house. Ha! No, seriously, I don't even know what I'm doing, honestly. I just get a needle and I get automotive thread from Walmart. And then my wife goes to the Y store and gets me snacks.
I'll get you some snacks.
Yes!
Turkey bacon.
That's not, no. Get me real bacon. Just get automotive thread from Walmart. Where's that? It'll be in the craft section. Upholstery thread. And I bought this a long time ago, and there's tons left, and it's cheap as can be, and these needles are cheap. All this stuff's cheap. I bought a whole kit on Amazon and I only used like one needle out of it, but it was cheap. I think it might have been 15 bucks, something like that. And I knot the end of the thread, double knot it. You can even burn it a little bit if you want to. That'll keep it from the knot coming out. Then I just start it from the inside out so the knot goes on the inside. And then just work your way down. And every so far, I'll do a knot stitch where I just like loop it and then pull it tight and it makes a knot. I'll loop it through there again, pull it again so it makes a double knot. Then I'll just continue on. Now, that's probably not the right way to do it. I have done it where I just start at the top and just stitch it the whole way down, but then if it gets cut somewhere, then that whole piece is going to come apart. So every so often now I do like a knot in there. So if it does somehow get broken somewhere, because I know my stitch work isn't perfect, but I know if the knot comes out somewhere or the thread breaks somewhere, that my knot is going to hold it from going the whole way back up again or the whole way down. It will hold it in one spot. I don't know how this seat's going to feel now with that cushion broke. It's tore on the inside, but I don't know. It does not feel, it still feels very supportive. The only thing that feels weird is if you grab it here on the outside and go like this, it definitely feels like you can feel the padding's tore. But I don't think that's going to affect you when you're sitting in it at all. Looks pretty nice, if I do say so myself. Get your mom to rate this a 1 through 10 and put it down in the comments. You'll find me in the retirement home when I'm like 70 in there stitching seats together. Anyways, that's all we're getting into today. So if you like this video, smash that like button, consider subscribing. Hit that dislike button if you hate Chris Collinsworth. I will see you on the next episode. Alright. I come in from the garage and he was excited to see me. Come here. Hi. Come here. He came running, yelling at me. What are you doing? Come here. Do you want to see me? What do I smell like? I stink. What do I smell like? Hmm? Sheldon, where are you going? Hey. Yeah, come here. Come here. Come see me. I'm waiting to see you. What are you doing?
I know. It's just that my...
Stu man. What are you doing?
It's just my friend was upset, you see, and he thought
Yeah.
instead he had, of course he had.
Oh, didn't mean to interrupt you. Oh, sorry.